what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, we're in the Bobcat today. I am backing this thing off the trailer one-handed, and I am going to be good enough. I'm going to be moving my corral. Just spin around here. Dad's out here helping me. He's going to unchain things, and I'm going to move this corral. I'm going to take it up to the top to where I put my other part of my corral up there, my feeding system. I call it my little feeding system. But I'm going to put it together up there. That way, dump this bucket. That way, they're all together. They're all up there when they're feeding. They have no idea they're caught. It makes it just so much easier that way. So that's what we're going to do today. And I've got, you can see I've got a lot of rock in this. I put creek gravel in this and thought it was going to help itself out, but evidently it didn't. I just made a big mess. Built a creek gravel pad, and I'm trying to do this one-handed here. And it was, I thought it would kind of help me out a little bit, but it didn't. The cows kicked up a bunch of big rocks, and it just didn't work out like I thought it would. So I'm going to put y'all down, and we're going to get to work. I've had the corral for about 3, maybe 4 years, so it's done really good. I like how everything's all chained together like this, where you can move it, do what you want with it. One thing, the downfall is going to be is I've got water here. I don't have water at the top. But my goal is this year is to try to get water up to the top up here. And the well is down here where this corral is at, so I'm wondering if I can't just trench me a water line up to the top of the hill and put me in a water spigot. Just put me a bigger pump and a bigger motor on the well, and go from there. And Dad's parked his buggy right in the way, as usual. And that way it gives me water. I've got a little spring, but it don't like produce a lot of water at one time. It just slowly runs. The creek on this side of the field, it's between the road and the highway, produces. It's always running, but it's not ever. I don't have no water on the other side besides it. I've got one creek over there, and it only runs when it's wet. So I'd like to get water up on top of the hill anyways. In-time bucket of water, carrying water to spot, it does suck. But this year, the water froze in the well right here, froze and busted. So I don't really have water down here anyway, so I gotta get it fixed. It's neat to fix. I just gotta do it. But it's supposed to storm. We're supposed to get some rain, quite a bit of rain in the next couple of days. So I'm thinking if I can get far from us at all, but we're just not here all, you know, every day. Or, which I'm here, I come over here every day, but I'm just not, sometimes it's not feasible. It can be more of a chore. When you got a sick cow, you can keep it up, someone can kind of keep an eye on her all the time. And since my parents are home all the time, they can keep on if I've got a sick calf. But that's not ours cow. But that's not always the case. I just want to move this. I just want to move this up here anyways, because it's just going to make things a lot nicer. Things have definitely settled. He's not paying a bit of attention.
Yesterday got everything all brought up here. Better shut this gate. Got everything all brought up here and everything, and I've got, no, I can't shut the gate. It's too early this morning for me to function. But anyways, I got everything brought up here, and besides my water tanks, I gotta go down there and get them. But I gotta move, got all the panels brought up here. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know if I want to just like take this panel down and then add the gate panel, you know, turn the gate panel around that direction, or put that gate panel over here and take this panel and swing it around against the fence. And I've got 2 other panels over there that's just regular panels. And that way I have, like, when they come in here, I'll have a gate where I can just shoot them right across, and I'll have me another gate panel running with this side over there, and then maybe put another panel here. I don't know how I want to do it, because I kind of, if I could kind of do it just a little bit different. This, where my head gate is, this panel right here with the small gate is right against that head panel, and it's really hard sometimes to work that because it's so close together. So if I can like have that by itself, because there's a gate on that alleyway, and just have me like a little alleyway over there that runs, like when they come in and then turn into that alleyway, that would be great. But I need to figure out where I'm going to put my other catch pin. So if I can put my catch pin on another little catch pin on the back side, would be great too for like my calves. Because my calves, this is a different. I bought this at a different area. This is a Superior metal, I think it is, and them are Honey Creeks. And I was going to buy this whole thing from Honey Creek, but these people were just a little bit cheaper, and it's pretty much the same stuff. It's just their material is a lot bigger than what Honey Creek is, and they're pretty much the same build. I have no complaints out of either one of them. They're really great. But so I just went with this, because they're just a little bit cheaper. But only difference is like my feed bunks sit on the ground with this one, where on Honey Creeks they didn't. And so now every once in a while, a small enough calf will go through that. So I've got to figure something out with that. But I'm gonna start playing around with this thing and just kind of see what I want to do. If I've got enough panels to do what I want to do. I wouldn't mind buying like 2 more panels, another feed bunk and another just plain panel, and adding it. But I don't want to get too big of a corral. So I won't be able to have that many cows on this place, because this place can't sustain that many cows. So, but once I get all these trees cleared off, that's another goal I want to do. It's more grass, and I can use every bit of that for firewood. So that's my plan. So let's go get this situated and get it built. Well, I got everything done. Even put some gravel down through here all the way to my head gate. So when I load out and put a little gravel right down through my alleyway there, or my feed bunks. Calves are eating. So got a feed trough in there, my old water tank. Gotta go get me another water tank. My other water tank I usually have, it's rusted out, I've noticed. So, but I got this pretty much done. I want to put one more panel in it. Right down here, I want to get me another gate panel. I might even get me another feed bunk and just move this down one panel. And that would give me this panel to add to it, to put over there. And I want to put me another gate panel to split this off. That way I'd have me 2 compartments. But I've got it to where they'll come in, eat, gather, then I can shoot them across here and work them, and then shoot them up that way into my alley, and then back into my alleyway there to my head chute, and work them and shoot them on out. And then I'll keep whatever I'm going to keep. Hold back, I'll keep here, but I've got some panels there on the ground there. I'll put right here just for a petition for now. That way I can kind of sort my calves, because I like to work my calves last. And that way I can look at them and see which ones I want to keep and which ones I'm not going to keep and band. And go from there. But I am going to keep this one that's staring at us. She's out of one of our registered. And probably going to keep the black one that's eating. Them are 2 bulls. And I've got another bull over there. I don't know if I want to decide to keep him as a herd bull or not. He's looking pretty good, but I don't know what I want to do just yet. Or I may just band him. And I got another little heifer. She's running around out there. Probably going to keep her. I'd like to hold about 3 back. And probably get rid of the rest. So, but this is the end of the video. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. And like always, I'll catch you the next one. See you guys.